Yo, what is up, guys? It is me, Sage Samurai here, guys, and today we're doing what if Naruto had King's powers. Ouch! Ouch! Sorry, guys. I literally just I scratched myself with something. Sorry. Y'all seem to love this what if. All right, I cannot lie. When I first saw how many people like this what if, I was like, is this the right schedule? Is this the right amount of data? I was like so confused. But y'all loved it and y'all want another part, so I'm giving y'all another part. By the way, I'll also be doing the Zerif and the Paw fruit, considering that y'all also like those. But besides that, I suck at this drum roll thing. Let's get started. Yeah. Alright, guys, let's get started with this what if. As we start off with Naruto, who currently now is just trying to get away from everyone, as he just defeated the best boy in class, Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke got mollywopped like it was nothing, and Naruto just made Sasuke look like a clown, as everyone in the class is just shocked out of their mind, as they're right now just looking at Naruto. As Naruto is like, trying to get away from them, as he like jumps over the fence and runs away, considering that he doesn't want to get involved anymore. As Iruka, he has no idea what to do. He called Naruto the winner, and all this happened, and he did not know what happened. All he saw was a big spear appeared, and Sasuke getting freaking thrashed into the wall like it was nothing. As Iruka right now finally getting his thoughts together, would then rush to Sasuke as he tries to heal Sasuke and everything, calling the medical ninja. As we're gonna cut back to Naruto. Naruto will right now be running in the forest, as he did not have any idea what was happening, but the only thing that was super weird to him was the spear. It was following him. It was just coming with him, as he was trying to run away from it, but it just wouldn't work. The spear would continue following him, as he then screams, "Just leave me alone!" But it wouldn't stop. As then suddenly Naruto would be angry until he finally stops, as he just goes into his subconscious, as he would actually have just entered into he would just be in his subconscious, as he'll see the nine tails and a little bit of the in the other cage, but just there's the one thing that's different. In the fairy looking like cage, it would be a little bit more open, like a little bit open compared to Kurama's. As Naruto would see this, as he just sees like a little bit like yellow liquid, not that, right, like yellow whitish. Oh my god, no. I think, oh my god, how could I say this? Yellow aura liquid, all right, yellow aura liquid filling the place, and it was really bright, as it was almost as bright as the sun, what Naruto thought, as it was just entering into the ground. As Kurama is right now just shocked, that he's like, that power, it's almost enough to rival me, and that's just like a drop of it. What? As Kurama was surprised at all of this. As Naruto would then ask Kurama what's going on here? As Kurama would then say, "I don't know, kid, but I recommend that you be careful." As Naruto takes one step, as then suddenly a bunch of memories will then fill in. As all these memories would just be a little bit of memories about how to control the spears, the spirit spear. As they'll be giving him all the forms, everything. Practically the first stage of the spirit spear would be, all the moveset and everything will be given to Naruto, as Naruto would then literally get out his subconscious immediately as he wakes up. As Naruto would then have a big headache, as he's like, damn it, that hurts. As then Naruto, he'll then look at the spear, as he would now realize the connection that he has with it, as he thinks that the spear must be that gate's power. As we then see, as Naruto would then move his fingers, as the spear would just follow Naruto's fingers, as Naruto would begin to chuckle, as he then aims the spear. He'll then like point his fingers straight, like his two fingers straight at a tree. As then the spear would then vanish at top speeds, destroying the tree in an instant. Naruto could barely even see what happened. As the spear would then return back to Naruto, as Naruto would then chuckle, as Naruto actually begins to fly, like legitimately fly. As Naruto would then fly higher and higher, as he would begin to, he would just begin to move in the air, as with the spear following him. As Naruto beginning to think like, you know what? This has to be the best thing in the world. This is like legitimately the best thing in the world. Considering that Naruto, he liked flying. It was like being free as a bird to him. And just the fact that he's just like he just already knows how to do it is just like crazy. As we're gonna do a time skip to a couple of hours. Naruto in those couple of hours were actually training on these new ideas that he had, and now he's pretty much exhausted. As Naruto, he would have been training almost the entire day, until Naruto just remembered, oh shoot, school! As he would just rush to the school, as he realized that it was already late and everyone was gone. However, Naruto, just seeing that no one was there, was like, oh, then I guess it's okay to leave. As he decides that he's just gonna go home and rest. As we're gonna go switch point of views to Sasuke. Sasuke, he would have woken up after getting beaten up by Naruto, as he would be so confused, like what the heck happened to him. And this is where Iruka would then explain to Sasuke that Naruto beat him up, as he would be pissed out of his mind, as he's like, what? That dope defeat me? As he'll just be like, he'll be steaming with rage and anger. As Sasuke, he hated being inferior to others. As he'll begin to get up and go back to the classroom. As when he gets over there, he'll see a bunch of fangirls, but he'll literally shove them out of the way. Especially Sakura, considering that she was all on him. Like, she was literally throwing her body at him. As Sasuke would just say, move, flat chest, as he'll push Sakura away. As Sakura didn't hear him say flat chest exactly, but she does know that Sasuke pushed her. As Sasuke would realize that Naruto wasn't in the classes, he would be mad, thinking, what? That dope beat me and now he's just able to do whatever he wants? As he would just be angry the entire day of the class. And this is where I'm gonna cut back to where it happened, recent. As we didn't see, as Naruto would be walking back home, as someone would be following him. This was Sasuke. Sasuke was sort of like a stalker. He was trying to find Naruto the entire day, but never found him until he saw Naruto just walking around. As he's just about to reach his home, as he's ready to go ahead and fall asleep, he'll then feel kunai getting thrown at him at top speeds. And then suddenly the spirit spear would then appear right out of nowhere as it defends Naruto. And Sasuke was like, confused at this, as he's like, what the heck is that? As Naruto was like, who did that? As we didn't see, as Sasuke would then show himself, as Naruto's like, Sasuke? Oh, sorry about earlier. As Sasuke, shuts up Naruto, as he then says, shut it, you dope, fight me. As he ends up rushing to Naruto, as Naruto would then move his fingers, as then suddenly the spirit spear would then vanish, as Sasuke couldn't even see it. As then he'll be like, as then Sasuke would then feel something in his stomach, as he's like, wait, what's this? And then suddenly he'll be sent flying. As we then see, as the spirit spear returns back to Naruto's side, as Naruto's spirit spear hits Sasuke so fast and hard that Sasuke didn't even feel it for a few seconds until it finally just it finally went, it finally felt that. As Sasuke got slammed into a building, as you just hear it not even a building, like one of the shops. As Sasuke, he was coughing up some blood. As Naruto was like, leave me alone, Uchiha. Naruto was like, leave me alone, you Uchiha. I have no business with you. Now leave me alone. As Naruto, he's gonna go home and get a good nap. As Sasuke's like, you think you're better than me, don't you? You think you're better than me? As Naruto would then stop, as he then looks at Sasuke with a dull look. As Sasuke would never seen that look on Naruto's face. As Naruto says, Sasuke, why would I ever think I was ahead of you? When I don't even consider you anything. To me, you're just a pathetic shinobi, a pathetic Uchiha, someone who doesn't even have a Sharingan, and not even a threat. So you know what? You're right. I don't think I'm stronger than you. Because you're not even worth my time. As Naruto would then walk off, as Sasuke, he'll just be there in shock what Naruto just said. As Naruto just implied that Sasuke was worse. Like Sasuke meant nothing to him. As Sasuke would then walk home as he was pissed. As we're going to do a time skip to the next day. Now, during the next day, Naruto, he would have actually wore the color scheme that King has. He would have he would like wear what King has. He would wear that, as he was actually able to get that by scrounging up enough money for it. Also, Naruto has learned all the configurations of the Spirit Spear. Not all of them, not like the release and the final form of it. No, he has not learned that yet. However, he's learning how King was in the beginning of the series of the 7 Deadly Sins. As Naruto, he'll be walking, straight to Academy with a happy face. As not only did he got a new drip, but he got this new weapon and power that he never had before. So Naruto's just chilling. As we then see, as Naruto would then arrive at the classroom, only to receive a bunch of glares and a bunch of rageful and negative energy towards him. Is Naruto, he'll just ignore it, considering that to him, all of these guys were weak. Now, don't worry, Naruto's not that cocky, alright? But Naruto, he just thinks that none of them are worth his time. Because, Naruto's pretty lazy. As we didn't see, as Naruto would then, fall asleep, considering that's one of his favorite things to do. Also, some people will notice something really weird about Naruto, and that is there's a pillow. There's a pillow with Naruto. And I mean that pillow that King had in the first part of the 7 Deadly Sins? Naruto had that. As this would actually be the Spirit Spear, which Naruto used it to transform into that pillow. Naruto would just be sleeping on that pillow, as we then see as Shikamaru and Choji seeing Naruto there, alone by himself, sitting in that corner next to the window. They would walk up to Naruto as they're like, Hey, aren't you Naruto? As Naruto would wake up, as he's like, oh, yeah, I am. As Shikamaru would then, introduce himself, as Choji would introduce himself as well. Naruto would, he would introduce himself saying that he's Naruto Uzumaki. And, he would then ask, oh, what are you guys talking to me for? As, Shikamaru was like, nah, nothing much. But hey, you seem kind of lonely, don't you? As Naruto, as much as he hates to admit it, he does feel lonely, considering that he has, no one except for the Hokage. So, yeah, he does feel lonely. As then Choji would then offer Naruto a chip, as Naruto would take it. As Naruto can tell that these guys, they have good, they don't see him, they don't give him that negative energy that others do. As Naruto is like, hey, you guys want to become my friends? As Shikamaru and Choji would then look at each other as they both smile. They're like, yeah, why not? As Naruto would then chuckle as he asked them if they want to sleep on his pillow, which they all agree. As soon as they get their heads on that pillow, my God, all of them fell asleep. Bro, that you guys didn't know, that little pillow that King had, that thing is just busting on another level. That thing is just fire. As all of them would have been knocked out. As we also see Shino over there, who's watching them, as he also wants to become friends with Naruto. Also, that pillow looks really comfortable. However, no one else cares about it, considering that they all hate Naruto and everything. So Shino would actually then walk up to Naruto after a while, as he would then say, "Hey Naruto, can you be my friend?" Like he would just ask that straightforward. As Naruto, he will be like, like he would be wondering this. However, when he senses Shino's thing, he doesn't sense the negative things like other people sense. Like, he doesn't. Shino does not radiate that negative energy. So he's like, yeah, why not? And Shino would actually be happy. Like he had heard information from his little bug saying that Naruto was a kind person. Like they also told him that Naruto was dangerous, implying that Naruto was really strong. But they also told him that Naruto was a kind person. So Shino really liked Naruto. So like that, Shino also joined the gang. And as soon as Shino put his head on that pillow, he got knocked out. So we have 3 people already knocked out in class. That's not 3, like 4 people actually. Yeah, Shino, Shikamaru, Choji, and Naruto. Yeah, 4 people. Let's go. The lazy squad. Okay. So we're gonna do so everyone saw all of this as they were mad that Naruto was making friends and that he was becoming popular. Sasuke, he was more pissed at Naruto for thinking that that Naruto didn't care about him, even though he was the Uchiha elite and everything. As we're gonna do a time skip to the all the academy happening, as Naruto would be the same dead last, but not because Naruto was not smart, and also not because Naruto had sucky chakra control. In fact, he had better, considering that Naruto would actually talk to the Nine Tails in this timeline. And whenever he talked to the Nine Tails, they would create more of a bond. And Kurama even allowed Naruto to use not one Tails, but at least when his eyes turn red with the slit, Naruto is able to use that much and control it. So yeah, Naruto had that much. Also, the only reason that Naruto just is dead last was because he never tried. When Iruka would tell Naruto to do the transformation jutsu, Naruto was like, sure. As he would always go over there, walk instead of flying because he doesn't want to show off. Also, he didn't feel like it at that time. And he would always just pump a bunch of chakra as he's about to do the jutsu. And then he's like, oh wait, never mind, I don't got enough chakra and I'm tired. As this would just piss off everyone. As most people would laugh at him, some people would be pissed off thinking that Naruto thought that they were useless and that they weren't worth his time. Like Sasuke. And practically, yeah, Naruto's life in the academy. As we can see, as Naruto, during the final days of being in the academy, he would have gone, he would not pass, as everyone laughed at him. However, Shikamaru and Choji and Shino all of them knew that Naruto would eventually get his Shinobi headband, one way or another. As we didn't see, as Mizuki would then begin to do his little ruse, saying, hey Naruto, do you want to become a Genin? You have to steal the scroll of sealing. But Naruto can already tell that this is a lie, considering that he can just sense that negative emotions. As Kurama would be like, hey yo Naruto, do you sense that? As Naruto would just say, yeah. As Kurama would then chuckle, saying, so what do you plan to do? As Naruto, he would then think about it. As Naruto's like, you know what, I'm gonna steal that scroll because I do want to learn some jutsus. Also, I want to teach this guy a lesson or two. As Kurama would then chuckle, he's like, you want to be lazy when you want to. As Naruto's like, yeah, and you want to be asleep when you want to. As Kurama would nod, because let's be honest, Kurama will be falling asleep immediately in Naruto's mindscape whenever he feels like it. So yeah, I feel like Kurama and King are sort of similar, or in this case Naruto. As Naruto would then, he would then steal the scroll ceiling. All of that would happen, and practically it would go all the way up to the point where Naruto did the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which he did it much faster. And also, Naruto was just there waiting for Mizuki. As we then see, as Iruka would then appear, as he, begins to scold Naruto, saying, "Yo, what are you doing, Naruto?" and everything, stealing the scroll ceiling. But Naruto, he would just ignore Iruka, as he then says, "Sorry, Iruka-sensei, but now is not the time." As we then see, as Mizuki would then appear, as he'll begin to talk all the crap, the drama between him and Iruka would go off, him demanding that Naruto returns the scroll of sealing. Naruto just didn't care, and he just ignored it, as Mizuki would then throw a shuriken at Naruto, as Naruto was just about to summon the Spirit Spear, only to see that Iruka protected him, which shocked Naruto. As Iruka would then do that little line saying that Naruto was precious to him and everything. As Naruto hearing this would be happy, as then he was actually now pissed. As we didn't see, as Naruto would then fly up in the air, as Mizuki and Iruka were shocked. By the way, Mizuki told Naruto that he is the Nine Tails, but like he didn't care. Naruto, he just ignored it, as he already knew that he had the Nine Tails. As you didn't see, as Naruto would then fly up, as he then says, "Mizuki, you made a great mistake." As Mizuki Mizuki will be scared. He'll generally be scared. He's like, "What? This man is Jesus or something?" Or whatever the Jesus is in anime or in Naruto. As we didn't see, as Naruto would then say, "Spirit Spear Chastiful." As then the Spirit Spear, or that little pillow that Naruto carries, would then disperse. As in the spear would then appear. As Iruka's like, that spear, what the heck is that? As Mizuki would then remember about that spear that he had when he fought Sasuke, as he was like, "What's that?" As Naruto would then say, "This is my power, and you don't need to worry about it." Well, not now, because let me tell you right now, it's already too late for you. You're gonna die either way, so there's no point worrying about it. As Mizuki will be, generally scared at this, as Naruto would then say once again, "Spirit Spear Chastiful." Sorry guys. As he would then say, "Spirit Spear Chastiful, fifth form, increase." As in an army of small spears are just multiplied from one. So practically his entire thing would then disperse into small little spears. As this would scare Mizuki, as he's generally now scared out of his mind. As he's like, "What the heck is all this?" As Naruto is not done, as he then says, "Take this. Shadow Clone Jutsu. No, multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu." As then multiple clones with their own Spirit Spear Chastiful increase with all those little mini spears, all of them would then appear. So that means Naruto had 100 clones. And let me tell you right now, one Naruto had 100 spears. So 100 Shadow Clones of Naruto so 100 times 100, you guys already know. As Mizuki, scared out of his mind, as Naruto would then say, "Die." And then all the spears would then attack him. All of them are going like blinding speeds that none of them could see. Only Naruto, considering that he's been mastering this. As all of them would go through Mizuki's body in an instant. As then everything would go quiet. As he then see, as Mizuki would then be popped like a balloon. As the Spirit Spears went inside of him, outside, all of it. As Naruto officially killed Mizuki. As then all the Spirit Spears were then turned back into the Spirit Spear Chastiful. As then it would then turn into a pillow, as Naruto would then lay on it. As Naruto's like, "You good, Sensei?" As he's like, "Yeah, Naruto, I'm good." And he's like, "What the heck just happened here?" Or what was this? And Naruto apologizes to Iruka for Iruka having to save him. But Iruka just tells Naruto that it's okay. Also, this is where Naruto would gain the headband, making him an official Genin. And this is where I'm going to end the video. Hope y'all do enjoy. Please subscribe. It will be really helpful, and it's really, really thankful. I'll be really thankful for that. And it is Sage Samurai, and I'm out. Peace.